Welcome back, folks. Sport Federation TV. Nice to have you along as always. Like, as you know, over the last few months, in fact, Western Cape Climbing has been preparing for the African Continental Championships. It's been happening under very difficult conditions with lots of things that they've had to organize behind the scenes simply to get this event up and running. And the event is currently happening at City Rock in Pardon Island, one of the top climbing venues in South Africa. And of course, Western Cape Climbing, instrumental in hosting this event here in Cape Town. And we went down to City Rock just to find out what is happening there and how the event is going.
For climbing South Africa, for the continent, and actually for the world, because it's the stage to go to Europe next, and obviously the Olympics. That's the dream that's been taking place since 2009. Yeah, thanks to the Cape Town City, the municipality, the government, the Western Cape government, the local organising committee. Yeah, it's been a lot of work behind it. Obviously, it was supposed to be scheduled in March. COVID took place, so it's been a lot of difficulties, but we're there now. Yeah, they've been dreaming about this forever, since some of them since young kids, since 10, 11 years old. So it's fantastic for us.
No, I think as ready as we have ever been. We've been training, it's feels like a long time, obviously, with the delays and postponements, so I think we're as ready as we'll ever be. Yeah. 3 disciplines. I'm not sure how much people know about the background. We're doing speed, lead and boulder climbing. So speed, we're just racing. Bouldering, we're kind of going up shorter routes, and lead climbing is just how long we can go up a climb on a rope. And they just kind of add up all those scores at the end of it and see who's the best, and they really just take one person from males and one females to the Olympics. Yeah, no, we're super excited. Like, a lot of us came down early and we're training together and really fed off each other's psych, and we've been preparing for a lot of us. This is all we do, but it's something we do the majority of our week, training, and we just really are. We're super excited, super pumped, super excited to see who's going to be, the Olympic representative. So the winner does go through to the Olympics, so it's been a lot of preparation, but it's also a lot of prestige, of course, for the winner. But I also, it's just really important for me to compete, because we haven't obviously had a lot of opportunity to compete throughout the year, and just to be able to get the opportunity to compete against so many other strong competitors, it is just great for me to measure myself up against them.
We are excited to be here. We are pumped. So we are looking forward to doing our best here. We are very excited to be here.
It's been an interesting couple of days. We arrived here on Tuesday afternoon. We used the better part of the day to get acquainted with this, to try to use this. This is new for us because in Uganda we don't have a speed wall yet. So it's been a new experience. So that's why we came about a few days earlier, 2 days before the event, to just get ready. And it's been good so far. The athletes are doing much better. Simon has been better in his time. Every time he has been going onto the wall. So we think we're optimistic that it's about time and the practice and having the facilities, and definitely we can do better.
I'm looking forward to hopefully being among the top 4 here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Hello, my name is Graham Alderson. I'm the technical delegate for the International Federation of Sport Climbing, and we're here at City Rock in Cape Town at the IFSC African Climbing Championships. It's the combined championships, which is an Olympic qualifying event for Tokyo 2021. The role of the technical delegate is to work with the local organisers and ensure that the facilities and the timetable and everything like that is correct. We also work closely with all of the volunteers to make sure the competition runs to schedule, and I'm also in this instance in charge of the actual competition in terms of the rules, if it's making any decisions, any appeals, so it's a wide-ranging role. Of course, this year we've had a lot of problems because of the COVID outbreak. This competition was actually scheduled originally for March. In fact, it was scheduled for one day after the first shutdown here in South Africa. We've had to introduce all sorts of regulations about, there's no spectators here today, unfortunately. Not even parents are allowed in, so it's athletes and their coaches and the ancillary staff and the volunteers, the only people allowed in. Obviously everybody has to wear face masks unless they're actually climbing, although some of the athletes are actually wearing masks while climbing. It's not been easy with COVID. As everything else in the world at the moment, it's a strange time. The organisation is very good. It's the first time there's ever been an international event in South Africa in sport climbing, and the organisation's very good. The facility's fantastic. I was very happily surprised when I walked through the door and had a chance to look around. The level of the climbing has also impressed me.
Hi, I'm Yann Genu, IFSC setter for this Continental African Championship. I've been working here for the last week to set boulders en route. So I try to pick different themes. There's 4 boulders, and I like to have 4 very distinct different styles, so we can test the climber in every style. If someone is very strong but a basic style, then he might not do so well on the other stuff and some others. So it gives a chance to everyone. But also, I think the best climber should be able to climb every style. Yeah, it's hard at that level. Yeah, obviously, this time they get better and better, the climbers. So if you put a good grip on the wall, they'll pull really hard. And so the aim is to try and test them. So just enough for them to get to the top.
Thanks, JP. It's been lots of hard work going into this event. We really have battled with all of the changes in timing, COVID, all the preparations around that, not having spectators here, all of those little challenges. Then we had to make sure that the live streaming was right, which is the first time for us, which we're really chuffed about, that's all working well. So if anyone goes to our website, they can watch all of this on live stream. We'll be going to the finals, will be tomorrow. This afternoon we'll have the bouldering and lead climbing. And all of this thanks so much to the City of Cape Town for giving us such fantastic support on this one. And hopefully one of these days we'll have a Boulder World Cup here in Cape Town. We've got athletes from all over the country and Uganda as well. Unfortunately, some of the other African countries couldn't make it, but it's a start. And we're very happy and really chuffed to have the African climbers here, and everybody from South Africa we've met many times before, so they all know each other. So there's a very friendly but fierce rivalry between them, and may the best man and best woman win. Well, today is the really important competition because, this weekend is the really important competition because one man and one woman will be selected to go to the Olympic Games. So that's a first for the world, for everybody. Climbing is for the first time in the Olympic Games, and we're in it from Africa.
There we go, folks. Fantastic to see the athletes in action. Of course, this is an international event, the African Continental Climbing Championships, which, of course, does aim at the Olympics, and some of the rankings there, of course, relevant for the Olympics in the future. Folks, we'll come back from the break and we'll carry on talking about sport in the Western Cape. Don't go away.